Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and how are you all doing? And welcome to my June birthday book haul part 3 and the last one for this month. And these are all the books that I bought in June and for my birthday, of course. So let's get started. So the first book is All the Stars in the Heavens by Adriana Terry Terry Terrigiani. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I'm sorry. I think I'll leave a link down below how to say that. Okay, so this is here it is. All the Stars in the Heavens by Adriana Terrigiani. This is fiction. I think this is historical fiction. And it's about, okay, I'll read a bit of the synopsis. Lutra Young, a beautiful and ambitious actress, age 21, is dying to get fame, to be published and get fame and win fame. In 1935, on a stage of filming called The Wild Call, she meets Clark Gable, the 34-year-old. Gable is married. Gable falls in love immediately with the young bubbly actress, and between the two builds an affair, a hot affair. And away from all of the shiny lights of London, a nun by the name of Elda Duchy is forced to leave the monastery where she grew up and start in the journey of her life, which leads her to Young. So this is, I think this could be considered, this is fiction. And this is actually the second book by her that I'll be reading. I read The Shoemaker's Wife, and I really enjoyed that. I got this book from the paper I'm subscribed to. I was very excited. I saw this quite a few months ago, and I was very curious about it. And let's see, this was translated by Yeal Inbar. I will leave that down below. Okay, so I gotta say this is a really beautiful cover. I love the I think this is a photograph, yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. I really loved last time how she told about the time period. That was very, very interesting. So we'll see how this one will go. Okay, next book is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. So this is one I'm very excited about because I went through a lot of stores to look for this. A few months ago, I went through 5 different stores and my library, and no one had a copy. No one. Recently, I went to a book signing by an author in Israel, and there it was. When my dad told me here it is, I didn't believe him at first. And I saw Frankenstein. So finally I have it and I can read it. Now, I don't really know that much about Frankenstein. I only know how he was shown in media. Mainly, I saw him in kids' cartoons and all sorts of references in movies and costumes, but I never actually read the story. And I really want to read the story because I'm very curious how it will be. I mean, I know Frankenstein in a lot of different mediums, but not in the book. I saw the movie I Frankenstein. I loved it. That was awesome. And I have to say, this is a really creepy and cool cover. I love the green eye. Looks like he's about to kill you. So cool. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I think I might even read it this month. Okay, next book is. One moment. One moment. The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer, translated by Dana Tal. I will write that down below. It's important for me. So here we are, The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. This is the Hebrew translation. That one was as well. And this is a thriller. This is a thriller by told of a woman, of Dr. Juliana Portis, who runs away from, I think, who she runs away from her employers because she was one of the best in the American government. So, it's been quite a few years since I read a Stephanie Meyer book. I read Twilight when I was 16, all of it. I have a warm place for Twilight in my heart because at 16 it made me so happy. Nowadays, they probably might not have read it, but back then it made me really happy. And I also read The Host, which I loved, and I want to reread. I have it here, somewhere in the back. I want to reread it, and so I got The Chemist. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last videos, but we have the Hebrew Shua Sefer Ivri, the Hebrew. Oh, forget it. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. But it's in this month in June we celebrate 1 week. We celebrate books, literature in Israel, and there's a lot of sales. And I had to get another book, so I decided to take this one. One of the sales women in the store, I know her for quite a while. She recommended I should try this, so why not? I haven't read a thriller in a very long time, so we'll see how it goes. I have to say this is really cool. It's the shade of green is a bit different in real life. It's just the camera. So The Chemist. Okay, the next book is some of you might already know about this one. I should sticker. Fangirl by Rainbow Rao or Roll Rao. I don't know. I probably mispronounced that. I'm certain. And so I've heard a lot about this book. I've seen it on a lot of channels. And the interesting part is I wasn't looking for it, but yesterday when I was in the store and bought almost all of these, I saw from afar. I saw the color, and I was like, I asked, "Is that Fangirl?" She said yes, shockingly. And so Fangirl is about these two twins who are always together, who are identical until, and then they do everything together. And now they're both off to university, and one of them decides she doesn't want to be one half of a pair anymore. She wants to dance, meet boys, go to parties, and get let loose. And it's not easy for the other one. Their names are Kat and Warren. Okay, she would rather bury herself in fiction, she writes, where there's romance far from intense than anything she's experienced in real life. Okay, so that's what this is about. Twins and fan fiction. Okay. Honestly, I wasn't really dying to buy this, but okay, I'll show them together. But the last book I got yesterday was Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. Rowell, I hope I'm saying it right. And so this is, from what I understood, this is based on the fiction she wrote in this book. And when I read what this is about in the back, okay, I seen it on someone's channel. Then I went and read the synopsis, and I fell in love with the synopsis. It's got werewolves and vampires and everything. It's like, ooh, I have to try this. So, and I was going to get this, but then this a sales lady that I already know for a long time, she said she recommended I should really try this first before I get to this one. And well, it was a sale, so I said, what the hell, I'll take this one too. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll finish it, maybe I'll like it, I don't know. I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I saw a different cover. It looked a lot prettier than this one. It was purple. Oh well, not really that tragic. Okay, now before I have a few things that are book related, but are not books. Okay, so the first one is this. This is a compass. Yes, I bought a compass. Why? I was probably inspired by the Golden Compass, which I read this year. I was with my dad in a chain of stores called Gentleman. It was finding out about something, and I was sitting there and I looked at these and I fell in love with this one. So I bought it. So now I have a compass. All I have to do now is learn how to read one and it'll be good. I think I'm going to keep it next to me when I read the second book in his Dark Materials by Philippe Pullman. So, a compass. That's one. Next thing is a birthday present that I received. Sorry, that's the mouse. And it's this. I am a book dragon, not a worm. So you can see this is a t-shirt. A t-shirt that I asked for my birthday from one of my best friends. Recently we met and she gave it to me. I love this. I'm so going to try to wear this every time I go to the bookstore. I'm holding it crooked. So this is awesome. Very looking forward to wearing this. And the last thing is a coloring book called Feel Your Style by Shiran Kader Miller. So this is a coloring book. I think this is by someone from Israel, I think. I'm not certain. This is a coloring book. I also bought it yesterday. It looked really cool. I'll do a flip through of this book, and show you the pictures inside. Here's a couple for now. We have this one, bunnies and stuff. It was actually very, very cute. It had something in here that I especially loved, which is the main reason I bought it. Ah, yes. Skulls. Now, as I mentioned here before, I love skulls. I'm obsessed with skulls, and this book has skulls. To say anything else is irrelevant. It has skulls. So I'm looking forward to starting coloring here. I'm going to start as soon as I finish my current coloring page. So, yeah. So this is all the stuff I got in June for my birthday. Next month, I need to relax. Okay, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time. Bye.